chow time at Larned Correctional Mental Health Facility. A time for Corrections Officer Jeremy Baker to maintain order but also interact with residents. The 20-year veteran CO says the longer you work in corrections, the more you realize the importance of communication.
When I was 22 years old versus now, there was no talk. It was by the book, I'm going to write you up, and now it's let's talk about it. And that just comes in time. It's something that's learned. Before I didn't need to talk to anybody. I come from a small town. We just did our thing and moved about our day. And when you go from that to a city within a city, that's basically what prison is a city in its own. And you got to communicate. And what I tell people, especially I get a lot of the OJTers that I train, and I try to talk to them. You're driving down the street and you get pulled over. How do you want that officer to interact with you? It's the same principle. We're a beat cop inside our city. So treat them the same as you want to be treated when you get pulled over.
Becoming a better communicator at work also means better communication at home. And it helps even more since Jeremy's wife is also a CO at Larned.
A lot of it is you come home from a bad day and you can't take that bad day home because it has nothing to do with home. And versus taking something that might have happened at home, here, gotta check it at the door. I think it bonds your family. We worked on the same shift, so on the way home, that's our briefing time. We get it all out on the way home. We have a 35-minute drive. So we try to get it all out in the car before we get home, so we have a home life.
Warden Tim Easley has been in corrections for 26 years, all of it at Larned Correctional Mental Health Facility, working his way up from a CO1 in 1996 to warden since 2020. He says the label of unsung heroes is true of all corrections officers.
We always used to say, you don't get paid for what you do, you get paid for what you might have to do. Well, the real secret of the whole deal is if you are just a little bit proactive, as an officer, your job is to stay in on a cell house and just watch people, and you can see if somebody's frustrated, if somebody's a little tense, and if you go and you intervene at that point, everything goes smoothly. So, just watch what's going on. You see something starting to happen, a guy get upset about something because maybe there's another resident that's being loud or whatever, and you just go and you talk to him. Talk to him man to man, talk to him like a normal person, and just help de-escalate the situation. You don't have those big scary things that you see in the movies or on TV, So that's what people don't understand. It's really about just talking to people. If you could talk to people, this job is free money is what I used to say.